Okay, can you take control of this computer and see what's going on with these commercials? You didn't do it last night, did you? Okay, I left the computer on all night. But yeah, take control of it and let's make sure the commercials are going to work, okay? All right, thanks. I'm going to stop the stream for right now. Sure? Okay. Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Good to see you. On this side, instead of on the bed.
Yeah, you bet. Those days are more than you know.
I know. I hear you.
Santa Maria. Warner. Here comes a head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios. And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left. That is gone. Blanco Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counted.
And a very pleasant good morning, everyone, and welcome to a broadcast here on the Rio Sports Live Network, channel RSL1. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from the arena. The RGV, the Rio Grande Valley Girls All-Stars. Introductions being made courtside here with you. as we get set for this one. It is the East All-Stars right now having their introductions. This East team has players represented from Westaco, Brownsville, St. Joe, San Benito, Lyford, Westaco, Brownsville, Rivera, Raymondville, Los Fresnos, Harlingen, Brownsville Veterans, Harlingen South, San Perlita, and Rio Hondo. The West girls are represented and being introduced. And they are coming in from schools such as Rio Grande City, Mission Veterans, McAllen Memorial, and Mission Veterans. We are courtside at the Vipers facility. Our camera operators are in position. Kane Torres is our high side camera. Jacob Young trying his hand at the courtside camera. And we appreciate you tuning in here on our pregame show, brought to you by Texas Southmost College, by Luke Furia Motors, and by the City of South Padre Island. Joe Bowling with you. Good to be back on the microphone for a little bit here. Good crowd on hand already this afternoon. A game scheduled to start at 12:30. We are a few minutes into that right now. This game will begin at 12:30, and then we'll have the boys taking center court here in Edinburgh, Texas, here on a Saturday. See Coach Nora Zamaripa there as she shakes the hands of the West All-Stars. She'll be the head coach for the East All-Stars. As you see the East team make their way over to the sidelines, and we are close to the opening tip-off of this one between the East All-Stars and the West All-Stars. Officials are on the scene. They make their way out onto the center court. East All-Stars will be in the red uniforms. The West will be in the dark uniforms. And as the case traditionally with the Rio Grande Valley and the All-Star festivities, we'll get to that in a minute and get to our regular camera. Tip-off is underway, and away we go to start this one. East All-Stars launch a three from the corner that doesn't go. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it will stay in possession of the East All-Stars. 10 minutes on the clock for each quarter here. Driving shot, nice layup inside. Shot blocked out of there by the West, recovered by the East. Set it up outside, work it on the perimeter. Scoreless ball game just underway here in the first quarter of play. In the paint, dish out, good defense played, backdoor cut there, and defense again by the West. They get the stop. West on the fly. Gonzalez, that's Jamie Gonzalez on top from Harvest Christian, back-to-back state champion here on the floor. Pass in the corner, West All-Stars trying to take a look. This defense by the East extending out. Penetration, and that one's contested. It goes out of bounds off the West. And it will be East All-Stars with the basketball. Amaris Martinez will run the point. She'll bring it up. Martinez from Harlingen High School. Swings it the right side. She dribbles. She needs some help. That should have been a double dribble. They'll get away with that in an all-star game. Carly Rodriguez in the ball game from Rio Hondo wearing number 3. Layup right side. That's good. East goes on top 2-0 on a basket by Zandria Johnson. Now after a stop, East on the attack. They'll lose possession of that one. East All-Stars on top 2-0. West All-Stars with the basketball. Top of the key, it goes to Gonzalez. Takes it right side, takes it through traffic, had it knocked out of bounds. That's off the East, and it'll stay here. Go back and take a look at the replay on the basket made thus far in the ball game by the East. It started off the cut, and nice finish right there. Back to live action. West get a perimeter jumper. That'll ties us up at 2 apiece. As the 8 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. East on the offense. That's tipped, and defense again. Front and center for the West. They'll get the stop and the steal. Ball goes out of bounds. It's West ball. So already you can see the West has brought some defense to an all-star game. Gonzalez kicks it out, right wing. Good defense there by the East All-Stars. West running the right side of the court. Kick it outside. That's tipped, nearly stolen. Stay in possession with the West. Gonzalez has it, gets a good screen. Has an open jumper from 16, lets it fly. It's short. Rebound, and it's still in the West ball. From the baseline, that shot goes up over traffic, no good. Put back, up and in, count it. Offensive rebounding by the West All-Stars, and the eventual stick back by Isabella Carrizales out of Mission Vets. 4-2 the score in the paint. That's rejected out of bounds, and it will be East All-Stars. Take a look at the replay once again, and the rebounding by the West, relentless for that eventual shot that goes in. East on the attack, back to live action. Off the dribble, left side. Short on that one. Offensive rebound, no, a defensive rebound, and here come the West. Under 7 to go here in the first quarter. Kick it right side, a steal. Left side, Gonzalez. Wide open left hand, count it. East ties it up there. Layla Gonzalez from Westico with the defense, the steal, and the bucket. Gonzalez for the West, kicks it in the corner. Top of the key it goes. They'll get in the paint, kick it back outside, further out to Gonzalez. Takes it in the paint again. Had to stop her dribble. Finds Adape. Adape takes it in. That's contested. And the East gets the stop. Tie game at 4 apiece. East All-Stars with the ball. Mercado swings it right side. Easy steal there for the West. They've got numbers if they push. Down the left-hand side. Shot goes up. No good. Gonzalez trails to get the rebound. It's tipped. Gonzalez controls it from the right side. And that's knocked out of bounds off the East. That should lead us to our first substitution of the ball game. 5 in, 5 out for either team. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be here as we broadcast this game for you. 6:05 to go in the first quarter. And it'll be West All-Stars to inbound the ball. Good defense there by the East. Stanfield stands strong, gets it back. Stanfield works it back outside. That's Madison Stanfield out of PSJA North. On the far side, there's a deep 3 on the way. That's short. A defense or offensive rebound for the West. Garza in there for the ball. Passes it deeper inside. Shot missed, and the rebound goes out of bounds off the West. Debony Garza out of La Jolla with that shot, and here come the East, all tied up at 4 apiece, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Off the dribble, kick it outside, wide open 3, answer there, yes sir! Bingo with a 3-pointer as Rodriguez drops it in. On the other side, the West gets a layup, and that'll go. Good transition bucket there, answering the 3 with an easy 2. East on the attack again. Giselle Montemayor out there from Harlingen South. Missed shot, rebound taken down by the West. That's Madison Stanfield out of PSJ North once again. West trying to push the issue. Kick it back outside. Open three there. The answer there, no good. Rebound tipped in the paint and a foul called. And thus far, the tone has been set. There won't be many fouls called in this baby. And a rare foul called there on the defensive positioning. Excuse me on the voice, my friends. I'm trying to get back in the swing. East All-Stars with the basketball. They'll bring it ahead. Running the point is Andrea Arredondo out of Westaco. Kick it right side. There's a steal for the West. No numbers as the East gets back defensively. They'll attack anyway. Ball poked away, and the East gets a steal. What defense played there by the East? Here come the East All-Stars. Dribbling ahead is Montemayor. Montemayor takes a bump, kicks it out in the corner. A three off the dribble won't go, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be West ball. Layla Gonzalez showing that she can get a shot off the dribble. That's Carly Rodriguez over there out of Rio Hondo. Three on the way by Rodriguez. That one won't go. Fighting hard for position on that rebound, and good strength there shown by the West. The outlet pass is nearly stolen, and then the whistle will blow. .401 to go here in the first quarter of play. And we'll take a look at the West All-Stars. 7-6 ball game here in the first quarter of play. Coming up, the boys will tip off. They're scheduled to tip off at 2 o'clock here this afternoon. East All-Stars, again coached by Nora Zamaripa. Meyer Chapman, the head coach for the girls West. 7-6 ball game as the East breaks out of the huddle. Jacob Young with his hand at the handheld courtside camera. Back to action. West All-Stars, a double team there by the East. You can hear Coach Zamaripa talking to our players that we're going to step it up on the defensive end, and indeed they did there to get that stop. East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 1. That's a 2, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound by the West. No outlet yet. Ball poked away. West will recover. West on the fly. Coming forward, that's Aaliyah Garza out of La Jolla Palmview. Contact there. They'll play through. Like I said, you're not going to hear many whistles. These officials are here to let these girls play. Kick it outside. Penetration by the East. Through traffic. No good. Ball poked out. Here come the West on the fly. They'll be a little too quick on the dribble, and that'll result in a turnover. Give the ball to the East. More substitutions coming into the game, as the West will bring in 5 fresh players into the game. Among them, I see Kenya Camarina from Nikki Rowe on the floor. Arredondo on the dribble. Backs it away. Hounded by the defense. Takes it in traffic. Lays it up. Got it to go and got a foul. How about that finish there? Take a look at the replay. You see the defender right there with her. Step for step. She'll take her to the left side, and a strong finish here for the bucket. Free throw coming up. And count that. East on top, West with the basketball. There's contact. That'll result in a foul. Going to the free throw line for the West is Ava Thomas out of McAllen Memorial. Her first one is no good. Second one coming up for Thomas. Count that. Ends a little mini run there by the East All-Stars. Here they come on the attack. Montemayor shows ball handling skills with either hand. Lost it. It's poked away. East will stick with it. Now there'll be a loose ball and result in a jump ball. And the possession arrow favors the West. 10-7 ball game. West All-Stars with it. Get it in the paint. And that's poked away. The East will get the steal. Here they come on the fly. Good spacing. Martinez takes it left-hand side. Spins into a double team and a jump ball. She spun right into that double team. As both teams playing some strong defense here in an all-star game, which at times can be a rarity. Inbound play for the East. Layup left side, too strong. Offensive rebound for the East. That shot with the left hand won't go. Another fight, another jump ball, and you see 4 players all there going after those jump balls. West All-Stars with the ball. Taking the paint, kick it back outside. Jumper inside the arc is short, and the ball goes out of bounds. East All-Stars with the ball. Leading 10-7 here in the first quarter. Arredondo giving some space out there. She can hit shots out there, my friends. You don't want to give her too much room. Kicks it wide. They're looking inside right now. Not much movement there on the baseline. Now they'll kick it on the corner for that 3. That's too strong. And the rebound by the East. Save it back inbounds. They'll keep it on this side. Top of the key to Rodriguez. Spins it forward to the right side. Take it in the paint. A lot of contact. Shot goes. No whistle. Ball gets loose. Picked up by the West. They got a player ahead of the pack. Finder. Right side layup. Thomas. Got it. 10-9 ball game. And the official will call a timeout. It's an official timeout. One of the players on the East side got a little bit shaken up there on that last loose ball. That's Hayden Martinez out of Harlingen. And the official will ask her to sit on the bench just to make sure she's okay. Back to action. Montemayor for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by the West. Nice job of hanging on there for Amber Gonzalez out of Harvard Christian. She's a freshman. Ball to the right side. Nice pass. Inside layup. West leads. The extra pass led to the easy bucket. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. West on top 11-10. East with the basketball. Arredondo, one-hand pass to the right side. Get it to the free throw line, deeper into the paint. A lot of defense right there waiting. Ball comes out. Here come the West again. If they push it, they got numbers. They wait. Double team comes. Rodriguez gets the steal. Rodriguez waits. Lets it go from deep. Too strong. Rebound poked away and recovered there. Alexandra Gonzalez out of PSJA North with the board. She'll drive in. Free throw line jumper, and it won't go. Rebound by the East. Arredondo got the board. East on the fly. Arredondo waits. Coming up on the 10-second mark here in the first quarter of play. And a whistle on the baseline. That's going to allow the East to get probably a quality shot out of this on this inbound play. East to set him in motion. West overplaying and denial defense, and that's a turnover. How about that? Everyone got in front of their assigned player. Here come the West. They got a chance to get a final shot. Carrizales has it poked away. Loose ball, and that is it. First quarter in the books. West All-Stars on top by the score of 11-10. Hope you're enjoying this coverage. I'm going to personally step aside, and we'll check on the status of our commercials coming into this ball game, if we can. (11-10) the score. See Nora Zamaripa Jr., or Nora Zamaripa, that is. She's been through some wars, my friends, as a head coach. I enjoyed all the games I covered when she was the head coach for the Harlingen. You see Harlingen South in the mix as well. For the coaches. Program note, we just about got the commercials in, Jammer, so hang tight. Put 10 minutes back on the clock here. West All-Stars already out. Here come the East. Adelaide Knight checks into the game. Knight, the senior from Raymondville. Easy to spot her, tallest player on the floor. Here come the East. Garza on the right side, kicks it out. Open three, that's well short. Rebound by the West. And here come the West All-Stars. Gonzalez back in the game. Outside. Odape, nothing there for her. Hands it back to Gonzalez. Look at that defense right there by the East. Gonzalez tries to take her on the dribble. Three on the way. Doesn't go. Defense or offensive rebound. Another look for the West. Leading by one here. Pass to the side. Track down there by the West. Push it inside, and Gonzalez goes to work. Missed a shot. Mercado fights for the rebound. Knight comes out of there with it. Here come the East. Outside it goes. Tatiana Mercado out of Brownsville Veterans. Hands it off to Lopez. Lopez, that's Daniela Lopez out of Los Fresnos. Ball inside for the West. They'll get it on the missed shot. Here comes Jamie Gonzalez. For the West, she'll pull up off the dribble for a three. That's off the mark and out of bounds.
Addie, we got to run.
East with the ball in the corner. That's a steal by Gonzalez. Outlet pass. Here come the West. A little late on getting that shot off. They'll reset it here on the offensive end. Outside it goes. Poked away. Knight gets the steal. Knight takes it right side. It's taken right back away by the West. Get it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fires it to the corner. Three on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound by the West. Shot in the paint, no good. Gonzalez gets a rebound. Out to Jamie Gonzalez, and she'll turn, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Somebody set a screen. Somebody set a screen and skip to the basket.
Inside is Isabella Carrizales from Mission Veterans, working on those offensive rebounds. Gonzalez takes it into traffic. She looks to the official as if, hey, can I get some help? And she'll be reminded that this is an all-star game, my friends.
Oh, come on, Ed. Ed. Hey, what happened there?
Taker!
Johnson with the ball for the East.
Taker!
Kick it outside.
Get it back! Get it back! Get it back!
Three on the way for the West, doesn't go. East with the ball. Cantu gets a steal. Madison Cantu out of Edinburgh Vela. Gonzalez gets the offensive rebound, misses it. Offensive board again for the West, doesn't go. West stays with it again. Easy layup there, count that. Sticking with it on the offensive boards, and Isabella Carrizales with the made basket. West goes up by 4 at 14-10. Mercado with a good cut. Left that one short. Carrizales fights hard for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball inside the paint there. And that's going to allow substitutions to check in the ball game. Jacob Young right there on the camera, my friends, courtside. A new role. He can do anything. Kane Torres on the high side camera. West with the ball and a 4-point lead. Fadeaway jumper, no good. A foul called there. And it's going to be a chance at the free throw line for the West. And Alexandra Gonzalez out of PSJA North will step to the line. Right-handed shooter. First one good. Substitution in the ball game as Hayden Martinez from Harlingen returns to play. And the next free throw is also good. West on top, 16-11. On the scoreboard.
Okay, Haley. Oh.
East All-Stars with the basketball. Step back jumper from 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by the West, and here they come on the fly. Quick pass ahead, and too strong. Madison Stanfield just couldn't get there. East All-Stars will have the ball. 16-11, the score is right. And they go to the rough side. Take it to the free throw line, back outside. Around the perimeter. Nice spin, but good defense played by the West. They'll get the stop. Here come the West. Space the floor. They don't stop the dribbler. Right side layup won't go, but a foul call. And a chance at the free throw line coming up for the West All-Stars. In that case, Alexandra Gonzalez got the board on one end, came forward, had her head up looking to pass. 2 shots here. First one is good. Substitution checks into the game for the East All-Stars. Layla Gonzalez back in the ball game. Meanwhile, second free throw is up and in. 18-11 is the score. Outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it in the paint off the dribble. That's too strong. Rebound by the West. Good defense there, and a good rebound by Aaliyah Garza out of La Jolla Palmview to secure that board. Pass it outside. West with a 7-point lead. Top of the key, they'll work the offense. Defense extended out. You see that defense played there by Amaris Martinez out of Harlingen. East gets the stop, and here they come. East All-Stars down 7, but in this All-Star game, there's lots of scorers out there. Arredondo finds a shooter in the corner. That's too strong. Offensive board nearly secure, but the ball goes out of bounds. Again, they're playing on this NBA court, and the lines can be deceiving. You get used to camping out outside of that arc, and then you realize that's an NBA 3 I'm taking. So there's extra arc inside. And oftentimes, as a player, you'll just get to where you recognize shading in the floor. Right there's a 3 from way beyond the NBA arc, and it doesn't go. East All-Stars with the ball. Down 7. Gonzalez takes it, hands it off at the free throw line. Caught there by Xandria Johnson. Finds a shooter in the corner. That one won't go. Rebound by the West. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. West for a 3 off the dribble. That one won't go. Chapman in the ball game. Gets it back. Pulls the trigger from 17. Banks it in. Ebony Chapman out of Sherryland with a basket there. Now a 9-point lead for the West All-Stars. East looking to respond. Kick it out in the corner. Top of the key to Gonzalez.
Reverse!
Looking to reverse if they can. Montemayor has it poked away. Ball on the floor. Montemayor got there first. Kick it right wing. 3 on the way. Step back doesn't go. Long rebound. The West gets it. West All-Stars bring it forward. Chapman with the ball. Spins it left side. Open 3 there. That's short. Good rebound by Garcia that time. Or Johnson, that is, for the East. Here come the East. Down the right-hand side. Good defense played, and that one will go out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3:02 to go here in the second quarter. Substitutions come in. Man, they're not taking many timeouts here, my friends. It's just blow the whistle, send 5 players in, and go. East will have the ball on the baseline. 9-point lead for the West. Bounce pass in traffic. Fade away by Miller doesn't go. Rebound by Johnson. That won't go. Ball in the paint. Another offensive rebound, and the ball goes out off the West. Amaris Martinez in there working hard on the offensive rebounds as well. East to inbound the ball. Under 3 to go here in the first half. That shot's blocked. Rebound by the West. Here come the West All-Stars. This is Thomas. Thomas has that one blocked out of bounds. They'll call a foul and set up a free throw chance. Layla Gonzalez is like, Coach, I got there in time. First free throw up and good. Ava Thomas out of McCallum Memorial at the free throw line for the West All-Stars. They lead by 10. First double-digit lead for either team. West has led throughout most of this first half. Missed shot there on the free throw.
Go!
Here come the East, needing a bucket this trip down. One way or another. Doesn't have to be a 3, but you got to settle some things down here on the East side and erase what is now a double-digit lead for the West. Outside to Gonzalez. You see that West defense extends out way beyond the arc. Off the dribble, that shot won't go. Offensive rebound by Gonzalez. Head and shoulder fake in the paint. That one's blocked out of bounds. Off of the West. It'll be East ball out of bounds. Just nothing open right now for the East. Thanks to this defense. Here's a quick 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound, offensive board. Shot on the way for the East. Won't go, but a foul call and a chance at the free throw line coming up for the East All-Stars. Zandra Johnson out of Brownsville Rivera at the free throw line. First one doesn't go. Again, even if you make a free throw here and just get a point to get it down to single digits and
You gotta use your spin away.
get some momentum working off a made basket. Free throw up, good.
Hey, who's got timer?
East. Layup good on the other side and a foul. Gonzalez got down. That's Amber Gonzalez out of Harvard Christian. And take a look. See the quick pass. Gonzalez, just a freshman, my friends. Caught it, lays it up, made it. Free throw also good. West now up by a dozen. East with the basketball. They've been limited to just 12 points in a half of an all-star game. Shot blocked, but a foul called. And suddenly the officials blowing a few more whistles down the stretch here in the first half. Layla Gonzalez to the free throw line out of Westlaco. Left-handed shooter makes the first. Substitution coming in for the East, but she's coming in for the shooter. So second free throw here by Gonzalez. And that's also good. Now Rodriguez will check in. That's Carly Rodriguez out of Rio Hondo for the East. Still a 10-point lead for this West All-Star team. Off the dribble right side. Good defense there by the East. They'll get the steal. Here come the East. Good spacing. Right side to Johnson. Spins in the lane. Got contact. Got fouled. She'll get to the free throw line. Hey, you like the defense on one end. On the other side, you saw the spacing. And then Johnson, once she caught that, if you space it right and you catch a pass like that, your defender's coming at you and you can spin right past him. She'll shoot her free throws here. Johnson's first one, no good. Too strong.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Zandra Johnson out of Brownsville Rivera. She'll take a step away from the free throw line.
I got 10. Who do you got?
Coach Chapman was coaching during that first free throw line. Now he sends his West team out on the blocks for this second free throw.
Ball first. Ball first. Rebound.
Johnson misses that. 0 for 2 from the line, but the rebound goes out of bounds, and the East All-Stars are going to keep the ball on this end of the floor.
Eminem. That's right, Eminem.
Arredondo puts it in play. In the paint, shot or a foul called there.
6-footer at her knee.
And another free throw opportunity coming up. Adelaide Knight stands at the free throw line from Raymondville. Boy, she put up some huge numbers. Free throw up and in. She stands well at 6 foot or above.
Ready. Come on, let's go.
Second one spins in.
Good.
Knight cuts it to an 8-point ball game. West All-Stars with the ball in the lead. See, now they've spaced the floor. Everybody beyond the arc allows penetration, and a layup on the way, good. Boy, they set that up and just cleared the way for the layup. Martinez takes it, tries to get it to Knight. Off her hands. Loose ball picked up by the West. Spin it over to Trevino. Lets it go. Doesn't get the shot to go. Now a fight for the rebound, and how about that hustle? I want to show you on the rebound, on the instant replay. We'll go back to regular play. West All-Stars with it. Under a minute to go here in this first half of play. Open jumper from 16, too strong. Good box out there by the East. Here come the East All-Stars. Over to Gonzalez, right side. Got it to the baseline, nothing there. Another attack, up and under. Shot goes up, doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Good fight inside. Shot won't go there. And a foul called is going to send the East to the free throw line.
Put him in.
Zandria Johnson working extremely hard in there for those offensive rebounds. First free throw, count it.
Shooter.
Substitution ready to check in is Daniela Lopez out of Los Fresnos. But she'll check in for Johnson after the second free throw. It rolls off the mark, no good. So no substitution. The West will have the ball. Thomas runs the point, spins it outside. Off the dribble in the paint, elevates, shot on the way, good. Boy, how about that? Off the dribble, over a couple of defenders for the West All-Stars. 3 seconds, now 2, 1, and a shot on the way, doesn't go. And welcome to halftime. Our halftime show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island, by Luke Furia Motors, and by Texas Southmost College. I'm Joe Bowling. We're at the Viper Arena. 10 minutes on the clock. I'll take a commercial break. When we come back, I'll give you some of the first half highlights. And we'll talk about this game. We'll talk about the boys' game and more after this.
100 years ago, in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born. From the first dreamers who stepped onto these grounds, Texas Southmost College has stood as a promise that determination can overcome any challenge. Join us as we honor our past, celebrate our present, and ignite the future together. Texas Southmost College, 100 years strong, and the next 100 begin with you.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Rev up your...
Back here at the halftime break, the Vipers facility, NBA court, my friends, and we got all-star action, a dance team coming out for the all-star game. Meanwhile, camera operator and extraordinaire broadcaster for Rio Sports Live, to my right side, Mr. Jacob Young. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Didn't expect to be on the mic today, but yeah, always happy.
Let's talk about that first half. What got me first and foremost, you saw a ton of defense played in an all-star game.
Oh, definitely. That's what an all-star game is all about. Sometimes you do see a lot of offense, but a lot of these high school games, they're a lot of it's a lot of defense for sure, and I love that indeed because you just get to see that type of action and why they were just basically on this team.
You see some of these players out here, and you see that the teams that made playoff runs, Harvest Christian wins a state championship. They've got girls on the West team. The East team has the Harlingen girls, the Westaco girls, Los Fresnos girls, Rivera, St. Joseph, all playoff quality teams out there. It doesn't matter what coach puts in there. There's good players coming on the floor.
It really doesn't matter for both sides as well. You talked about it. I mean, we all know how well Los Fresnos were this season.
Go ahead.
And so, yeah, we all know how they were this season, and we all know how all these players just basically played. And so there's talent on both sides. You will never have a bad time.
Put you on the spot here, Jacob Young, and ask you what's your favorite memory from this year's basketball season?
Oh, favorite memory? So there's a great memory for me because I was covering PSJA North basketball, and they were playing against Sherryland High School. This was for first place at the time. And I remember I'm setting up. It's at none other than Sherryland High School. And PSJ, one of the student managers, comes up to me and asks, who's going to win the game? And I'll be like, because it's home, I expect Sherryland to probably pull it out. PSJ North won, and they made a mockery of me. They said, well, who do you think's going to win now? And I was like, yeah, well, definitely you guys. I'm not gonna say that ever again. And so, yeah, that was my favorite moment because, yeah, they called me out on it, and it was still a fantastic game either way.
Got caught up in the announcer never pick a team because they'll always come back to get you.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, that was one of my favorite moments. And then, of course, covering a lot of those that playoff basketball, getting to go to Alice too, Joe. That was, oh my goodness, that was one of the best times I ever had, and I felt like that was a smooth broadcast on top of just that game where Mackay so close to making it to that regional semis, just could not pull it out in the end. So I believe that was a regional regional finals trying to get there. That was just so close to pulling it out in the end.
All right, away we go with more soccer and softball, so I'll let you get back to the camera. Thanks again for joining.
Of course, thank you for having me.
That's the one and only Jacob Young here at courtside at the Vipers Arena. I'm Joe Bowling. We're at halftime of the All-Star game. 28-17 is the score. The West on top of the East. All-Star action continues with more after this.
Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today. Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, So visit tsc.edu and apply today.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Back here at the halftime break here of the East and West All-Star game on the girls' side from the Vipers facility in Edinburgh, Texas. Hey, invite you out. The boys' game tips off at 2:30, so come on out and join us. If you can't, make sure you pass the word to other fans where you're watching this game that they too can be able to watch the boys' All-Star game. I'll take a break. Let's give you some of the first half highlights and how we got to this 28-17 score. Dribbles, she needs some help. That should have been a double dribble. They'll get away with that in an All-Star game. Carly Rodriguez in the ball game from Rio Hondo wearing number 3. Layup right side, that's good. Lets it fly, it's short. Rebound, and it's still in the West ball. From the baseline, that shot goes up over traffic, no good. Put back, up and in, count it. Under 7 to go here in the first quarter. Kicking right side, a steal. Left side, Gonzalez. Wide open left hand, count it. Shot, and here come the East, all tied up at 4 apiece, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Off the dribble, kick it outside, wide open 3, answer there, yes sir! Bingo with a 3-pointer as Rodriguez drops it in. On the other side, the West gets a layup and that'll go. Kicking right side, there's a steal for the West. No numbers as the East gets back defensively. They'll attack anyway. Ball poked away, and the East gets a steal. What defense played there by the East? Kenya Camarina from Nikki Rowe on the floor. Arredondo on the dribble. Backs it away. Hounded by the defense. Takes it in traffic. Lays it up. Got it to go and got a foul. A lot of contact. Shot goes. No whistle. Ball gets loose. Picked up by the West. They got a player ahead of the pack. Finder. Right side layup. Thomas. Got it. By the West. Nice job of hanging on there for Amber Gonzalez out of Harvard Christian. She's a freshman. Ball to the right side. Nice pass. Inside layup. West leads. Doesn't go. West stays with it again. Easy layup there. Count that. A 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. West for a 3 off the dribble. That one won't go. Chapman in the ball game. Gets it back. Pulls the trigger from 17. Banks it in.
Hey, who's got
East. Layup good on the other side and a foul. West All-Stars with the ball in the lead. See now they've spaced the floor. Everybody beyond the arc allows penetration and a layup on the way good. Loose ball picked up by the West. Spin it over to Trevino. Lets it go. Doesn't get the shot to go. Now a fight for the rebound, and how about that hustle? The West will have the ball. Thomas runs the point, spins it outside. Off the dribble in the paint, elevates, shot on the way, good. Dribbles, she needs some help. That should have been a double dribble. They'll get away with that in an All-Star game. Carly Rodriguez in the ball game from Rio Hondo wearing number 3. Layup right side, that's good. Lets it fly, it's short. Rebound, and it's still in the West ball. From the baseline, that shot goes up over traffic, no good. Put back, up and in, count it. Under 7 to go here in the first quarter. Kicking right side, a steal. Left side, Gonzalez. Wide open left hand, count it. Shot, and here come the East, all tied up at 4 apiece, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Off the dribble, kick it outside, wide open 3, answer there, yes sir! Bingo with a 3-pointer. That's just a look at some of the plays of the first half of this one. Reminding you, you can watch these games later on in their entirety on the RSL network. Thanks for tuning in. We're at halftime. We'll get our cameras set. We can find Kane wherever he ran off to. And we'll get you set for the second half of this one from the Vipers Arena in Edinburgh. Our halftime show has been brought to you by Texas Southmost College and by Luke Freya Motors and by the City of South Padre Island. Second half of the East-West All-Stars on the girls' side returns after this.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Back here as we resume play, second half. It's the East All-Stars with the ball, down by 11. They'll get a shot away, but it's blocked there by the West, and the West All-Stars will have the ball. Gonzalez brings it up. Head up all the time when she dribbles, my friends. Waits, forces it outside. Now a backdoor cut. That one is too strong on the pass, and it goes out of bounds. West All-Stars had a good idea, a high post that time, and watching a baseline cutter. See if they go back to that. East on the attack. Arredondo off the dribble. Spins it in the corner. Johnson tries to save it right in the hands of the West, and here comes Gonzalez. West All-Stars again. Gonzalez takes it into a double team. Lost her dribble, kicks it outside. Carrizales hands it off. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it in the paint through a double team. Lost it. Ball picked up, and here come the East. East All-Stars on the dribble. One-hander off the dribble won't go. Offensive rebound secured. Shot missed, but a foul called, and a chance at the free throw line coming up for the East All-Stars. And terrific offensive rebounding there for the East and Alexandria Johnson. First one on the way, short. Johnson's second one. No good. 0 for 2 on the chance at the free throw line for the East. West with the ball and an 11-point lead. Spin it on the corner, off the dribble. That shot's missed. And they'll tip the rebound out of bounds. You like Amber Gonzalez there going for that rebound. And here come the East. Neither team has scored yet here in this second half. Gonzalez, guarding Gonzalez. Top of the key it goes. That's Layla Gonzalez with the East. East in the red, West in the black here. Martinez goes baseline, nothing there for her. Kicking outside, here's an NBA three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by the West. Jamie Gonzalez has it. Martinez stopped her dribble for just a bit. Pass it outside, an open three on the way. No good. Rebound by the East, another stop. East All-Stars work it right side. Gonzalez in the paint with the left hand, finishes. Layla Gonzalez from Westico. Now if you're the East, it's a single-digit ball game. You get a stop or two now, and you get right back in this thing. West on a reverse layup, nothing doing. Good defense. Here come the East. They got the stop. Now they've got numbers. Kick it right side. This is Johnson, and it's knocked out of bounds. Good defense on recovering there by the West. And the East will have to get it at a half-court set. They'll look to inbound the ball. Outside to Martinez, further outside, now off the drive, shot in the paint, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, and the West gets it. Just nowhere to go on the outlet pass. Jamie Gonzalez works it on the right hand with a dribble. Spins it far corner, three, quick release, doesn't go. Offensive rebound and a foul called. And a chance coming up at the free throw line. For the West All-Stars. I believe that's Allison Perez at the line. No good on the free throw. Second free throw coming up for the West All-Stars. And that's no good either. East with the ball. Now, like I said, you get a stop or two, you get a bucket or two, you can get right back in this ball game if you're on the East side. West gets a stop there. Here come the West All-Stars, up by 9. Off the drive. Nothing there for Madison Cantu. Finds a shooter, though, trailing the play on the secondary. Missed shot. Offensive rebound. Little jumper goes up in the paint. Count that. Isabella Carrizales again. Now contact and the whistle blows. Take a look at this as you see Carrizales working this rebound. Just elevated right over the defenders to make the shot. On this end, free throws. Layla Gonzalez from Westaco, a junior. Left-handed shooter, first one good. No good. Substitution as the East will send in Carly Rodriguez, the sophomore out of Rio Hondo. Meanwhile, the West will substitute in 5 new players. Among them, Brianna Reyna in the ball game from La Jolla. Second free throw good for the East. 10-point ball game. West on top with the ball. Third quarter action here from the Vipers Arena in Edinburgh. Near steal there by the East. West keeps it, and the West All-Stars will take it outside. Good screen there. Work it right side. Deep three on the way, well short. Ball goes out of bounds. I talked about it in the first half. You get caught up in shooting a three based on the color underneath your feet. The color changes beyond the arc, but in this case, that's an NBA three-pointer you're launching. Martinez from the top of the key. Offense working here for the East All-Stars. They'll launch a three. That's too strong. Rebound by the West. Garza back there got the board. Ball comes out wide for the West. That's Gonzalez. Gonzalez got a screen. Kicks it right side. Tip it inside. And that's a nice shot up and in. Ebony Chapman on the post. Dozen-point lead for the West. That matches their biggest lead, which they had in the first half. Steal there by Chapman, and she'll be whistled for the foul. In Ebony's defense, it's like, hey, you were letting any and everything go in the first half, and I'll just go ahead and make my play there. Miller, Lopez, Knight, Montemayor, all checking in the game for the East All-Stars. Here in this third quarter, just under 5 to go on the clock. Inbound play for the East. Ball tipped. Stay here, it'll be on East ball. Miller catches. 3 off the shot. No good. Offensive rebound too strong. Another offensive rebound by Knight. That doesn't go. Lopez is right there. Kick it outside for another deep NBA 3. Nothing doing. Reyna gets the rebound for the West. That's Allison, or check that. That is, which Reyna is that? I'll get back to that for the West. East All-Stars with the ball. And a loose ball as Chapman and Miller get tied up. On the possession change, it'll be West ball. Ebony Chapman to throw it in, gets it to Gonzalez. That shot will go. Now call it a 2. 14-point lead for the West. East with the basketball. Ball poked and stolen. Loose ball picked up. Garza. Ball tipped there by Miller. West has it, shoots it, makes it again. The lead goes to 16. Defense was ever so close to getting a steal. Take a look at the replay. A near steal, and a made bucket. Back after this.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD. Returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Back here, action resumes here at the East-West All-Star Game 2026 version from the Vipers Arena. The East All-Stars in the red, the West All-Stars in the black. And it's the West leading by 16 points. And the East will look to see if they can solve this defense. Nothing doing here. Chapman has it, gets it outside. Now they'll attack for the West to the left side. In the paint, shot on the way, no good. Long rebound, tipped out. West shoots again. That one won't go. West fighting hard for the rebound once again. That's going to result in a jump ball. Brianna Reyna out of La Jolla just absolutely going to war in the paint for the West All-Stars to force that jump ball and keep the ball on this end of the floor. 5 new substitutes coming in for the East on the next whistle. Reyna misses that shot. Ball saved, back inbounds, and here come the East. And a clean steal there by the West. Jumper from 16 doesn't go. Offensive rebound taken away by the East. They've got the ball. Look at this defense by the West, though. No room to breathe if you've got the ball in your hands and you're wearing a red uniform. There's a near steal in the open court. Loose ball, and it'll be a jump ball. I want to show you on the replay. I'm telling you, you get the ball in your hand, that's the most room you'll get. Now you see a near steal, and watch the hustle for both players in an all-star game for the jump ball. 5 new players in the game now for the East All-Stars. It's East ball. Garcia to throw it in. Davila will catch it. Haley Davila out of San Benito. Work it right side to Garcia. Garcia, that's a 3. It's too strong. Ball goes out of bounds. Off the West. It'll be East basketball. Down 16. East will get it in. West steals it. Here come the West All-Stars. This is Garza. Garza, they don't stop her dribble. Right side layup. That'll go! No, they'll call a charge. How about the defense getting back? Take a look at the replay. You'll see her. At first you say, hey, no one's stopping her dribble. There's the defender waiting for the contact and the charge. Back to live action. East All-Stars. Davila has the ball. Now this is Garza. Good movement now by the East. Right side Davila off the dribble. Left it short. Rebound for the East. That's Johnson. That won't go. Another offensive board. Contact there. Nothing called. Here come the West. Right side. There's contact and a foul will be called. And a chance for Kenya Camarina out of Nikki Rowe to get to the free throw line for the West All-Stars. Kenya at the line. First one is good. You go back, and if you look at what just transpired there on both sides of the court, on one side, there was a ton of contact. On the other side, a ton of contact. And the whistle blew on this end. Another free throw by the West. They lead 18. Under 2 to go here in the third. East is going to have to make a serious run. The West has been in control. There's a near steal. It is. It's taken away. And here come the West again. Thomas with the basketball. Ava Thomas out of McCallum Memorial got that steal. Thomas hands it off. This is Garza. Garza on the drive through a couple of defenders. Ball defended well, and it goes out of bounds off the East. It'll be West basketball. West basketball. Left side layup. That'll go. Easy pickings there. And the West has doubled up the East here in this third quarter. East All-Stars, right side layup. That'll go. Mercado got the bucket for the East. West All-Stars attacking right side. That layup won't go. Rebound tipped, and the East will control it. Outlet pass. Here come the East All-Stars. Minute to go here in the third. Mercado wanted a three. Davila will let one go. That one wasn't go. Rebound by the West. Here comes Garza. Debony Garza out of La Jolla. Hands it off. On the drive, left side. And a foul's going to be called there. And that's kind of what happened in the first half. You saw no whistle, no whistle, no whistle. And all of a sudden, down the stretch, you saw more whistles. Free throw chance here for the West. Free throw good. Camarena at the line. Makes them both. Back to a 20-point lead for the West. East All-Stars with the ball. Backdoor cut. Nice job. And the layup good. Assist Davila. Basket Mercado on a nifty backdoor cut. Now a near steal as Davila got in position. Take a look at this. And watch this backdoor cut. Right there for the bucket. Back to live action. Johnson on the dribble. That shot short on the rebound. East will get it. Davila gets free for a three at the buzzer, and it doesn't go. And the third quarter is history. West All-Stars on top by 18. 42-24 is your score. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
Hey, champ. My dad got hurt in a car crash, and our insurance company isn't helping us at all.
Give this to your dad. Have him give me a call.
Thanks, champ. Hey, I've been working on my jabs.
Let's see what you got.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
I'll do anything for you.
We are back here, location Edinburgh, Texas. You're on the RSL network. Joe Bowling with you. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here, coming to you from this beautiful facility that is the Bert Ogden Arena and the Vipers' home court. East All-Stars with the basketball. And they're going to need to produce, get this, they'll need to produce nearly as many points as they've scored in the game in a quarter. And if they did that, they would have a 6-point lead. They got an uphill battle here. Martinez takes it right side. That'll start it. Layup good. 16-point ball game. Whistle blows and a timeout called by the West. And Coach Meyer Chapman says, hey, let's talk. We've defended all night long, and then we give up a layup. Let's talk about that. Back after this.
Kids from school. Yeah, I could do that.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
Back here on the RSL Network, Nora Zamaripa right there, the head coach for the girls East this year. Her team down 16. Playing defense there. Arredondo tips that out of bounds. West All-Stars. You watch the defense played by the East here, and it may open up some things on backdoor cuts for the West. They'll space the floor right now. Off the dribble in the paint, kick it outside. East All-Stars tipping that ball, but the West keeping the ball in their hands. Thomas lost her dribble. That ball's nearly stolen. Loose ball now, and a jump ball. East was calling for a travel on that. Watch and see if the loose ball, if she rolled over with the ball in her hands, they could have got a travel out of that. Back to live action and a steal by the West. West All-Stars with a 16-point lead. Under 9 to go here in this fourth quarter. Overhead pass. Left-hand layup doesn't go. Offensive rebound. Fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Rebound by the East. East All-Stars need to push down 16. 3 on the way. That one rattles out no good. Knight gets the rebound. Put it up. That one rolls off. That trip down. 2 shots did everything but go in. Gonzalez, open 3 from the NBA range. Count it. Way beyond the arc at the top of the key for Amber Gonzalez. East ball, down 19. Arredondo finds a shooter. This is Mercado on the baseline. Skips it out. Here's a 3 on the other side. That one's no good. On the rebound, that's off the West. And let's go back and watch the Gonzalez 3. Watch how far beyond the high school three-point line she is. That's beyond the NBA 3. Got it. Inbound play for the East. In traffic. Nice spin move. Count that. Beautiful little spin move there for Martinez. Shot on the other side. Count that. Good transition bucket there by the West. East in the paint. Back outside. Off the dribble. Fadeaway 3. Bingo! Suddenly, shooters are heating up on either side. Still a 16-point lead for the West. Ball kicked out of bounds. That's off the West. Let's go back and watch that step-back 3 here for the East. That's off the dribble. Step-back 3. Bingo. Tatia Mercado out of Brownsville Veterans making that 3. Another 3 there for the East. That one won't go. Offensive rebound. Put that up. Back count that. 15-point ball game. West ball with the lead. Crossover dribble in traffic. Shot on the run, no good. Save, but out of bounds. That'll be off the West. And now suddenly you've seen a couple of stops in a row, couple of shots starting to fall, and the East trying to creep back in this game. Do they have time? There's 6:42 to go in the fourth. Martinez. That's off the hands and a steal. Right side layup. Count that. What a strong finish there by Ava Thomas. Substitutions on that whistle. I want you to see on the replay. Watch, you talk about a strong finish. After the defense, watch this finish. That's with a defender right on your left side. And the shot goes in. Timeout on the floor. 49-33. West All-Stars on top. We'll be right back with more after this.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almus College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar, ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
Back here, back to live action at the All Valley Showcase in Edinburgh, Texas. Here on March, a three-pointer launched by the West doesn't go. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Down 16, East All-Stars work the ball in the front court. Now on a secondary break, get it to Gonzalez. Takes it on the dribble, tried to one-hand that entry pass, and it goes out of bounds. Knight was working hard, and in her defense, she's a big, tall player, and they're trying to give her passes down around her waist or below. Bounce pass in that case. Off the drive, shot goes up to the West, doesn't go. Rebound, West keeps it on this end. Back outside, here's a three, that's well short. Offensive rebound, easy pickings, put it up and in. And Alexandra Gonzalez. 18-point lead. East on the attack. Arredondo has it knocked away. Recovered by the East. Arredondo attacks again. Spins it outside. Chapman gets the steal. Passes it ahead. This is Gonzalez on the right side. Lays it up. Got it. Defense. And then Chapman with the vision to get that ball ahead. And Gonzalez on the finish. Back to a 20-point lead for the West. Knight on a high post. Hands it off. Gets it back. Knight, nice move. Off the dribble, missed a shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Take a look at that pass by Chapman. First the defense by the West All-Stars, and then watch Chapman's vision. Quick bullet pass, and Gonzalez, easy layup. East back with the ball. Outside it goes. Davila hands it off to Knight. Back outside. Chapman extends the defense. Knight catches again. Out to Martinez. Just no shot opportunities now. Martinez attacks, and it's stolen by the West. Quick pass again. They break out. One to beat. Left-hand spin. Left-hand layup doesn't go. Offensive rebound. That won't go either, and a foul. That would have been the highlight reel, my friends, if this shot would have went. Watch this spin move right there. And now instead we'll go to free throws. Alexandra Gonzalez, first one good. Again, from the West All-Stars, they come from Rio Grande City, from Mission Veterans, Nikki Rowe, Edinburgh Vela, from Sherryland, from Palmview, PSJA North, Harvest Christian, Donna, all representing schools here in this All Valley Showcase. Second free throw coming up for Alexandra Gonzalez. No good. Rebound by the East. And a foul call in the backcourt. That'll stop the clock. We're under 4.5 to go here in the fourth. East All-Stars with the ball. 5 new players ready to check in for the East. Free throw line jumper. That one rolls home. West on the answer. Layup doesn't go, and they'll be out of bounds. And here come the substitutions in the game. Gonzalez, Mercado, Rodriguez, Lopez. 4 new players in the game for the East. Arredondo, the only player, will stay in the game for the East All-Stars. 4 minutes even left here in this fourth quarter. East All-Stars bring it ahead. High post, good delivery of a pass, leads to this open jumper, doesn't go. Rebound taken down in the backcourt by Jamie Gonzalez for the West. She can handle the ball with either hand, my friends. Top of the key, ball poked away by the East, they'll get a steal. Long pass ahead, look at that defense get back by the West. East with the ball on the offensive end, working out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez spins it further outside. Now they'll penetrate in the paint. Shot on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound by the West. Outlet pass. Stolen by the East. Keep it right here. East, 3, and doesn't go. Ball out of bounds off of Chapman in the West. It'll be East ball. 5 in, 5 out on the West side. Gonzalez back in the game. Cantu also checks in. Carrizales, Aldape checking in for the West. East, get the ball to Rodriguez. Into a double team, finds a shooter. This is Mercado. Penetrates in, kicks it out. Open 3, bingo. Inside, outside for the East. Still a 16-point ball game. Under 3 to go. Cantu dribbling it ahead. This is Madison Cantu out of Edinburgh Vela. Handed it off. Outside to Allison Perez out of Donna. In the paint. That one won't go. Perez tracks it down. Nice pass. Inside layup, good. Good recognition there by the West. East with the ball. Mercado off the dribble. Got that. 16-point ball game. West All-Stars with the ball. It's Gonzalez. Gonzalez brings it forward. Takes it in the paint. Kicks it outside to Cantu for 3. Drills it. Did she call the bank? Not sure, but it went in. And now a 19-point lead for the West. Coming up, the boys' game is scheduled to tip off about a half hour after this one. Right side layup, good for the East. In that case, that was Arredondo again. Ball back outside and it's out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1:38. Substitute to check in the game for the East, as Amaris Martinez will check into the game for the East. West All-Stars with the basketball and a 17-point lead. Gonzalez catches. Tees up a deep 3. That's short. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Go. Trying to push the issue is Carly Rodriguez. Spins it ahead. Kick it back outside. Deep 3 in the corner. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound. East with another chance to score this trip down. Kick it in the corner again. Better look from 3. That's off the back of the rim. Here come the West. Up 17. There's a steal. East. Kick it ahead. Layup. Count that. 15-point ball game. Gonzalez has the ball in the back court. Pressure, that's a near walk. Stolen by the East, taken right back away by the West, and then a foul call. Well, you keep pushing until the whistle blows if you're allowed to play physical play. And in that case, the East was given all kinds of leeway to extend that into a physical type of game. Gonzalez has the ball. West All-Stars with the ball in the lead. There's a near steal. Jamie Gonzalez right there, caught it. She'll get to the free throw line. That's one of those, you're trailing the play, but you're recognizing a lane opens up for you to come in for a chance to pick off a loose ball. Jamie Gonzalez out of Harvest Christian. Free throw good. She hoisted not one but 2 state championship trophies, including one this year to close out her high school career while playing for Harvest Christian. East penetrates in and nothing doing as the defense of Isabella Carrizales said nothing easy, even though we're up by a bunch. Closing seconds here of this game. Outside, 3 for the East. That's good. 3 more for the East All-Stars. But this has been controlled by the West since midway of the first quarter as far as controlling the lead. West All-Stars have it poked out of bounds once again off the East. We're down to 10.5 to go in this game. West All-Stars will inbound the ball to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hounded by the defense. It's taken away. East has it. Bring it forward. One shot at the buzzer, and that doesn't go. That's it. Ball game over. And the West All-Stars win this one by the score of 61-47. Terrific game played by a bunch of terrific players, my friends, and a lot of them are coming back. You saw a lot of juniors, sophomores, and even freshmen on the court today for both squads. And they'll shake hands as they wrap up this one. Final score, 61-47. The West All-Stars victorious here in the 2026 version of the All-Valley Showcase, put on here at the home court of the RGV Vipers. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'll take a break. When I come back, I'll give you some highlights of this one, then we'll close it down, get you ready for the boys' game. This has been the broadcast of the All-Star Girls from the All-Valley Showcase. Post-game show brought to you by Texas Southmost College, Luke Furia Motors, and South Padre Island. A few highlights coming up after this.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades, TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
It seems like you'll do anything.
Come back here on our post-game show, hand it over to the public address announcer, and we'll see if we can pick up some post-game festivities.
Thank you guys for coming out today. First of all, let me congratulate you and the parents and the grandparents and the fans and the supporters for supporting your kids all season long. I know it's a chore to get into practice, get into the game, get on the road and everything, and you all do a great job. But I just support people who are here today, so big round of applause to you guys and the parents for being so supportive and having that back all the time. So while I got to give you a very special announcement, the Rio Grande Valley Black Life Foundation, the Campus family, we're going to announce that every senior participating in this game will receive a $500 scholarship from the Life Foundation. The red team, let's see you guys and then we'll finish up. Well, I got you here. Let me welcome you guys here, but let me also encourage you guys to use your ticket to come back for tonight's game. The Vipers last night, they went forward for the playoffs. The first time to do that in a long time. 10 seasons in a row to make the playoffs, and we're super excited to be hosting a game here.
Again, the festivities continue here at the Vipers Arena. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of this ball game, in which the West All-Stars won it. Here's your highlights. Back outside. Here's a three. That's well short. Offensive rebound. Easy pickings. Put it up and in. And Alexandra Gonzalez knocked away. Recovered by the East. Arredondo attacks again. Spins it outside. Chapman gets the steal. Passes it ahead. This is Gonzalez on the right side. Lays it up. Got it. Stolen by the West. Quick pass again. They break out. One to beat, left hand spin, left hand layup doesn't go. Offensive rebound, that won't go either, and a foul. With the ball. 5 new players ready to check in for the East. Free throw line jumper, that one rolls home. The West. East, get the ball to Rodriguez. Into a double team, finds a shooter. This is Mercado. Penetrates in, kicks it out, open three, bingo. That's out of Donna. In the paint. That one won't go. Perez tracks it down. Nice pass. Inside layup good. East with the ball. That's just a peek at some of the highlights that happened of this ball game. Again, festivities wrapping up on the girls' side. The West All-Stars win this one by the final score of 61-47. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Our post-game show brought to you by Texas Southmost College, by Luke Freya Motors, and by the City of South Padre Island. Coming up, the boys all-star game, so don't go too far. If you watch this game, I appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. Help pass the word to other fans that these games are being carried here on the RSL Network. Can't believe we're starting year 10, my friends. Seems like a blink of an eye, and we just started it. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. From this time till next time, Joe Bowling for the RSL Network. So long.
I've got my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria. There's Warner. Here comes the head of the jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Smack to the left. That is gone. Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it.